What's going on, good people? I got a quick video for you today. Today we are talking about this thing that retails for $99, sometimes $110. You can currently get it for $79.95 from musicdirect.com. This is the Ifi Zen Air DAC. It is a simple DAC with a headphone output. Now, none of you are going to like me because I don't like headphones and I did not use the headphone output on this. I just don't like headphones. I'm only going to talk about what I actually use. But this thing actually is pretty great. I've previously used the Modi 3 Plus, which I thought sounded fine. It worked perfectly. And had a few more inputs than this one has. But that being said, I thought while good, it sounded a little bit analytical to me. This one has some features that I really like quite a bit. And I just want to go over them very quickly with you. Starting out, just so you know, I'm using my iMac that you saw. I'm using these Wharfedale Diamond 225s that are bi-amped with these Fosi Audio V3. Technically, they're integrated amplifiers. And I'm feeding the Ifi with a Audioquest Cinnamon USB B to C cable. Let me unplug them real quick. Now this front and back. The back is pretty simple. Starting from left, you have your analog outs. You have your digital input in from your computer. You have your power supply, which this ironically does not come with the power supply, but if you have your digital input connected to your computer, the computer will power it up just fine. Some of the things that I like, this power match button actually works really, really well. It acts a little bit like a loudness button. I prefer to have it on whenever I'm listening to music. It seems to match your speakers really, really well. And while I'm currently using these Wharfedale Diamond 225s and it works great, I've also used it with my MartinLogan Motion 20i floor standing speakers. And this power match button really does do a great job of making your speakers sound as good as possible, considering the $79 price that you can get this for. Is it as good in matching up with your speakers as, say, the Technics SUG 700 Mark I? No, this one's a little more heavy-handed. That one's a little more subtle and nuanced, but it still sounds good. On the right, this bass or X Bass Plus, I think it's heavy-handed. I don't prefer to use it for bass management. I think the bass that comes out of here is just fine into my speakers and sounds really good. Now, this is made out of plastic. This whole casing is made out of plastic. It has some feet on it that are fine. It's pretty light. If you were to carry this around in your backpack to use as a external DAC for your computer when you're out and about, you could. It's not huge, but I do think that this would start getting scratched up pretty easily, and I don't think it's built to move around that much, but you could. Again, 79 bucks. It's not a bad solution. This thing does play DSD up to 12.4. It plays up to 384 kilohertz, 24 through 84. It'll play down, of course. It weighs a little under a pound, and some of the pictures I've seen online don't tend to show this, but it's about 6 inches wide, 1.5 inches tall, and front to back 4.5 inches, give or take. I think that for a cheap DAC, it sounds great. You can spend another $100 and get one that's more or less the same functionality, but has a metal case. If I could improve anything, just know that you only have that one input. You have the digital input, and that is it. And that's fine, just know what you're getting yourself into. There's definitely DACs that accept optical, digital, USB-C, A, B, 2.0. I mean, you can see a lot more features on this, but if you know that you only need one input, you're not gonna be wasting money on all the other inputs that other DACs provide. This, if you know what you're using, if you know that you're going to use it for just this type of digital input, it's gonna work really, really well for you. Yeah, it's a DAC, what can I say? There's not much to it, but I like it. It's simple, and it works. Oh, one small thing that I should mention. I did hear crackling come out of the volume knob when I had this, or on my computer rather. If I had, let's say on Apple Music, if I have the volume turned all the way up, for whatever reason, that's the only time I hear crackling come out of the volume when I turn this. If I turn this or put this down on Apple Music for even just at like 75%, I haven't heard any crackling come out of it at all. So yeah, be aware of that. If you buy it from Music Direct, it's, like I said, $79. You could buy it from Amazon right now for $99, and then you'll at least have that 30-day return policy. I personally think this is worth trying out, and if it works for your setup, it's great. 80 bucks, fantastic. Made out of plastic, sounds good. Don't know about the headphone input. The Bass Plus doesn't do anything that I appreciate. The Power Match does. And as long as it fits your form function, you're good. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer. And I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy the music.